Hi, this is Pro Science for Noble Desktop, and in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use guide layers in Adobe After Effects. So we're going to be doing some simple transformation animations on this logo here, mainly the background elements, and we're going to be using guide layers specifically to make sure that we've gotten our elements right where we want them to be without having to worry about rendering extra layers that we don't want visible. So you can see this is what the project looks like when it's done. And guide layers are useful in that they can help you align and lay out other objects without actually being rendered in the final animation. If you've animated something off center or need to reference an image or a path, guide layers are there to help provide that reference without getting in the way of the final render. So as for external assets, we're going to be using this logo here. It's going to be animated already. And the file comes with a stone texture for visual interest. And while it's going to be animated already, we're going to be doing some tweaks of our own. So you can find this project file with those assets included in the video description below. And with that, let's get started. So the first thing we're going to be doing is double click on logo to get into this pre-comp, and let's play it so you see what I mean. Come on. So you can see it animates, but clearly some things are misaligned. So let's get to fixing that. And the background objects, as you can see, are in this pre-comp. So let's head in there, and you'll see when we play them, yeah, they're animated by themselves, and also, like, how do we know how to fix them up? Like, we want them to be behind the text layer, but we don't know where that text layer is. Like, if I wanted to, I could try fixing them, like put them right there, and move the rocks right over there, head back into here, be like, okay, this is a little bit, I'd like it a little more to the right. Oh, that's got a gap. That tree needs to be fixed. And then I could grab this left one, go back in there, grab the flags. Maybe do I want to fix it like that? And, it means going back and forth, and then I want to move that again, and I want to move these a little bit out. It's not fun. So instead of like going back and forth, let's use a guide layer. So what we're going to be doing is, let's use the word climbing as our guide layer. It doesn't always have to be like text or whatever, but it's just something you want to use for reference. So I'm going to hit Control-C or Command-C to copy it, head into logo, and I'm going to paste it right there. I'm going to hit U to see any keyframes. I'm going to hit Control on any of those keyframes to make sure it's not moving around, because I just want this thing static. Now, you're probably wondering, well, at this point, that's going to be annoying because I want to render this, and I'm going to have to remember to get rid of this thing, because if I don't, then I'm going to just kind of have doubles when I, render my project. So heading back in here, because I would just want to check the other comp for a second. But yeah, and that'll take up extra file size. If it's a reference layer like a background map that you're trying to use as reference or something, that's going to be annoying to have to remember to delete it every time. So the great thing about guide layers is that, watch, I'm going to right click on this thing, head up to guide layer, and you see this little crisscross pattern that appears. That means it's a guide layer. And this thing, it's going to give me reference, but it's not going to be in the final render. I can draw a huge, background here. If I make it a guide layer, it appears in my project window. Once I render it, it's not in my final video. So that's perfect. I can always have it for reference. I don't have to flip-flop between my previous comps and try to match it up with the position of everything else. I don't have to worry about deleting it. I got a guide layer. I don't have to worry about that. So now we got a guide layer. Let's fix up our animation. Now I'm just going to make it another color. Let's make it yellow, just because I want to make sure that I can denote the difference. So let's start with the rock. I'm going to hit U. You have some scale positions on you. So, this is off center. Let's move it a little bit over to the right. The flags hit U. They've got position on them. So instead of like dragging them off, they're a little bit too big for my taste. So let's hit U. What else do you have animated? That was a U double, like a double click the U to see all of the transform properties right over here. Right, so I have scale, and I see that scale is a little bit too big. That's why this looks a little bit too big. Let's hit 100. Okay, to put it back to where it was. And I didn't want to grab it and like move it out of the way because it already has like position keyframes. I don't want to mess those up. And then tree left's got a scale property. Tree right's got a scale property. So I can grab those without any consequences. Grab and move those. Oop, grab the wrong thing. Tree right. Let's move you right there. Let's move you right there. And I've noticed that my flags over here, because I've changed the scale, they're kind of floating above where I want them to be. So what I'm going to be doing for that is I'm going to go to Layer, New, Null. Oop, not a light. Come on. Layer, New, Null object. Oop, give me more than one for some reason. And I'm just going to parent this to the null, hit position, and by changing the position of my null, I can change the position of the flags without deforming these keyframes already on it. Gonna delete that null. So heading back over here, I scrub through my timeline. All right, looking better. I might want to do some tweaks by heading back in here. But yeah, I think you're getting the idea of what a guide layer can do. Right, see, I headed right back in here and I don't have to like mess around and figure out where everything is and go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. All right, so that's what I like to see. It looks so much better now. So let's play the whole thing. So there you go. So guide layers are a pretty great tool to have, especially if you're working with lots of nested comps, pre-comps, then you're bound to run into some misalignment issues or just need to have some layer for reference. Maybe you're drawing out an object in After Effects and need an image reference, or there's a specific path you're supposed to animate around. Guide layers are there to make things progress a lot smoother than if you had to keep going back and forth for reference, and eliminates the guesswork from the process. So that's all for this tutorial. I hope you've enjoyed learning how to use guide layers in Adobe After Effects. This has been Sephora Designs for Noble Desktop.